dormant. That's my interest. So this assignment must be submitted on paper before next Sunday. Highest Thursday, I collect it. Buy 20 leaves exercise book. But I will look at it and return it back to subsequent assignment. You write it there. There should nobody here again who God has given something that is not weekly, at least dispensing it out to his generation. I don't care how busy you are. We won't let it happen again. Even if it's dream interpretation. Do you know how many people that had a dream last night and are going to suffer because there is no interpretation of the dream they had? Some people despise dreams. And I laugh at them. I laugh at them because they don't know much. They say it's an ordinary dream. Which one is an ordinary dream? So if I tell you now, I can see in the spirit, you take me serious. If I tell you I dreamt, say it's what happened when he was sleeping. So a lot of people despise their dreams. They don't take their dreams serious. They wake up in the night. They had a dream that woke them up. They say, oh, it's just a dream. Thank God. Yeah, it's just a dream. But that may be life and death before you. That may be prosperity and poverty before you. That may be a lifelong suffering and a lifelong peace before you. Now I've taught along this side. And one of these days, I will still do a refresher course. On dreams, you should never take for granted. Dreams you should never play with. There are up to 8 of them I have taught. If you take your dreams for granted, don't take these ones for granted. Usually dreams are systems of divine instruction. God uses dreams to instruct. Basically. Yeah, there are other things that come. He reveals all revelatory dimensions of God can be routed through dreams. But majority of the dreams you have are instructions to him. That's what Job said. In the dream of the night, the Lord come and select instructions. But the problem is, with that interpreters, dreams don't do much. You know why? Because dreams are basically symbolic. The pictures you see in your dreams are 99% symbolic many times. They are not the things you are seeing. They represent things. So you don't usually take their face value and say this is it. They are telling you of something else. So they require high level intelligence in terms of interpretation for them to benefit you. Are you following what I'm saying? So if there is a dreamer or if there is a dream and there is no one to interpret it, there's a problem. And so you can be gifted with interpretation of tongues and dreams and mysteries, and yet people around you are wallowing in shadows of darkness. And I tell you that dreams are one of the things I look at and I say that God is so kind, that he has not left even the unbelieving in darkness. Do you notice that it is even in a dream that one who doesn't believe in God can see a warning, can see instructions, can see divine direction? He's a sinner, he's not born again yet. Through dreams, because he cannot hear God, he cannot sense God. But in the dream, God will still come and instruct him. Don't travel. There's an accident on the road. He will dream and wake up and will see it. Just a dream. I enter his car and go and die at all. Wake up dreams. Dreams that wake you up. Mark them. There was no reason why you should be awake. It's as if in the midst of the dream, as the dream is ending, it's as if somebody knocked and you open. The reason is they don't want you to forget it. Because if you had ended the dream and continue, you will forget the dream. But do you know what happened? When you wake up like that, you will think you will remember it. You go back to bed. When you wake up in the morning, it has gone. So what you do is at the moment you wake up, you write it down or you record it. Wake up dreams are very, very important. Take them serious. There is a dream we call knocking dreams. Knocking dreams. Take them serious. Knocking dreams is just like you are here now and you're waiting for me. And in a moment, you were just with your phone. In a moment, you drifted off. You drift off. Just 1 minute, 2 minutes, you went off and came back again. Within that short, 1 minute, 2 minutes, you had a dream. Does it happen to you? Maybe you are even in a most uncomfortable place. Maybe you are in the office self and you felt tired. You say, let me just go. You went to the canteen and ate and just felt tired and just kept your head like this. And in a moment of time, somebody said, Jonathan, you said, within that 3 minutes, you had a dream. A dream that if you are to tell the story, it will take you like 1 hour. Somebody will just go, run, wow, and get up and wait. No. That is very instructive. A dream that you had and slept again and repeated the dream and slept again. Does it happen to you? When you dreamt and woke up and returned back to the sleep and dreamt exactly a similar kind of dream. Take it serious. A dream that you dream continuously. You woke up because you went to and came back and slept and continued from where you stopped. And sometimes the next day you continue from where you stopped yesterday. Has it happened to you before? Usually you should take this kind of dream serious. Please, I'm begging you. Dreams that are as clear as the day. You woke up is as if it is. You couldn't miss it. Dreams that left fear or joy in your heart. Let me use that word, that disturbed you. How many of you have had a dream? You woke up all through the day, the dream kept occupying your mind. How many of you? Is that it was on your heart? Does it happen to you? Such dream. Do you remember that the difference between Pharaoh, Nebuchadnezzar, and you is that Nebuchadnezzar had one of the most stupid dreams anybody can have. He saw a statue of different kind of materials. Then he saw one small stone, hit it, and it crushed, and that stone grew and became a very big mountain and covered everywhere. If you have that kind of dream, what will you say? Malaria. You wake up in the morning and take fancy that. The one that Pharaoh had is worse. Pharaoh had a dream where corn was eating corn. And then he had another dream where a cow was eating a cow. But do you know the difference between them, Pastor? It troubled their heart. They couldn't rest. Something in their heart was that this is not beyond a dream. You need to know what it's all about. And they sustained that desire until they found an answer. In fact, Nebuchadnezzar was going to kill his wise men if they don't give him interpretation. Why do you have dreams and wake up in the morning and go? Throughout the day, your heart is troubling you about those dreams, but you don't do anything about it. Yes, it doesn't make sense. You saw a cow eating a cow, but it has been disturbing you. Why not call for somebody who may have interpretation and say, I have this dream, I saw a cow eating a cow, but the worst is that it can't leave my heart. I've been troubled all over. Or even start praying about it. Because the fact that the dream remains in your heart for a longer time means something. Did you get what I just said? Dreams you had waking up. How many of you have that dream? Waking up. That's 6 a.m. You are about to open your eyes. It's as if you are having that dream coming out of your sleep. Does it happen to you? I think I've mentioned more than 8. Eh? I've mentioned more than 8. This one. This one. I'll give you 3 more. I will stop. The reason why I started talking about dreams, I felt impressed in my heart to say these things to help somebody. That's why I've finished my teaching. I'll give you 3 more. One, okay, adding to what I've given you. Dreams that you had when you are fasting. You're in a fasting period, you're praying, you're fasting, you're praying. Those periods are the time to check the signals that are coming. Don't play with them. How many of you have been fasting sometimes that you're having dreams? You're fasting, you're having dreams, clear dreams. Take them serious. This one is not, there are other things to it, but I will say it, but a lot of things applies. This one is that you are praying, and you slept off. And in between the time you slept off praying, you had a dream and you wake. I don't mean that you're not, I mean you are in deep prayer. You are praying, all of a sudden you slept off. There was no reason for you to sleep off. And there was no reason for you to wake. You just slept off and you had a dream and you woke up again. Most times people just wake up and continue the prayer. No, when you wake up, pause. These 30 minutes that has disappeared in my prayer time. What happened? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the moment you are praying, I'm praying, and you are agile, you are all of a sudden, you have to understand that the fact that you are engaging in prayer means that you are exercising your spirit. Your spirit has been exercised. And therefore, any form of communication that has been lingering in the background can infiltrate into your spirit immediately. I will say this is the last one. Anytime, now this apply for, if by the time we go into interpretation, you will now know how to nail it. But it's usually like that. Anytime you are worried about something, I didn't say you are asking God for anything. For instance, you are just thinking about, Kai, maybe I should travel. Hi, what will happen to my mother? What will happen to my sister? You are not praying about it. Is a burden in your heart. And then you went to bed. You were not expecting for anything. And all of a sudden you had a dream where an answer was given to you concerning that thing that was bothering you. Did you get what I just said? Has it happened to you before? It means that God has responded to you. Take it serious. Now, what I'm telling you, I have scriptures for them based on the encounters that men have had in the Bible, but I have experienced all of them. So I'm not just talking based on experience. I have. Do you know that what propelled the vision that Nebuchadnezzar had was because he sat upon his bed and he was contemplating what will be the nature of the latter world. And then he slept and then he saw that big statue. Have I helped you? Will you take your dreams for granted again? Surely you will not. That one I just came in and put is for definitely for somebody. Please, dreams are powerful. Very, very powerful. Don't play with them any longer. Dreams. And the beauty about it is that anybody can dream. Pastor can dream, member can dream, deacon can dream, apostle can dream. Dream is what we share across board. I know there are persons sitting there who say they don't dream. It's a lie. Everybody dreams. The only that you always forget your dreams, so you think you don't dream. And we have tapes on how to remember your dreams and all that. But well, stand on your feet.